for this showdown between these two fighters should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches. Up against them, Muhammad Ali. He stands 100. Tyson. This is Muhammad Ali. Young man rumble, that's the mantra, fresh off that famous win over Sonny Liston.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
Well,
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Neither fighter willing to slow down. And that hook scores. Swing and a miss with that hook. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Can't land that jab. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That left hook missed. Just missed with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action. Here we go. It's round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
The straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Insane action. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
They block the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. And there's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Defense is not an option for these two. Both men step back for just a moment. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
Done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
Trying to land that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Do you believe this? Through the left uppercut, but it misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
You're standing in front of a dumper truck and you're trying to punch it back, push it back. The dumper truck is probably going to roll right over you.
The stamina is off the charts. That left hook missed. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. A very competitive round here so far. And down goes Fury. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
On to the 5th we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The straight right just misses. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense is everything.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Miss with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there just to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Down goes Fury. We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. A perfect counter shot. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Do you believe what we're seeing? Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box it. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Going to punch himself out, though. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. And we enter the 8th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. Down goes Fury. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? It somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What are they telling when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And down goes Fury. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.